Hello, welcome to this episode of What I'm Watching. This is a series where I give you 3 streaming selections that you can view over different streaming services. All of today's choices happen to be on Netflix. With all that being said, if you're interested, go ahead and stay tuned because I have these selections coming right up for you. The first selection I have for you is actually a movie. It's Munich, The Edge of War. Now, this movie kind of brings up pride over knowledge. You may know something is true, something is happening, but sometimes our pride can get in the way of that and kind of blind us to what is really in front of us. This is Munich. It is about the Munich deal between Britain and Germany in World War II times. This movie kind of shows you how just one choice can change the course of history. One choice, that's all it takes for everything to go in a completely different direction and you'll be on a completely new path. Now, if you like this next selection, you've probably already seen it, you've probably already finished it, but I did want to go ahead and mention that season 2 of Sweet Magnolias is available. If you haven't seen this one already, then go ahead. It's a great binge-worthy series. Go ahead and hop on that. If you haven't watched it at all, go back to season 1, catch up, and then start season 2. Now, a lot of times shows and sequels, as they progress, they're not necessarily as good as the original or that first season. For me, this show isn't like that, at least not yet. For me, I think season 2 is almost even a little bit better than season 1, which is not always the case with these sorts of things. With this show, you're never going to be bored. There are so many characters, so many storylines, all intersecting, going at the same time. Again, you're not going to be bored. This brings us to our third and final selection in today's video, and it is the series In From the Cold. Now, this is going to be your kind of spy, thriller kind of series, and it makes you ask the question, do spies ever truly quit? Are they ever truly 100% retired? It makes you question, do we ever really know a person, whether that is a friend, a family member, a colleague? How much do we really know somebody? We can have known them all of our lives and still only be scratching the surface when it comes to actually knowing that person. So as I mentioned, this is a series, and that last episode really kind of closes season 1 and sets you right up for season 2. Now, I haven't checked into if season 2 has actually been a go yet or not, but check in. Definitely make sure you look for that, because again, this last episode, it's not a cliffhanger. It wraps things up in case it doesn't continue, but it definitely sets you up for season 2. Those were the 3 selections for today's episode. Don't worry, I have a full playlist that I will link for you if you're interested in any other kind of selections. And again, these are across different streaming services. They're not all Netflix. So go ahead and check on that playlist here. If you're interested in something else, don't worry, I have a video for you as well. Before you go though, I hope that you will subscribe. That way I can see you in the next video.